Welcome to the 7th video of our Customer Insights series. In this video, we'll create segments. This will enable you to group your customers. Grouping your customers will help you create personalized marketing content according to the groups you created. It can also help you find out how many customers can be considered high value or not. The size of a certain segment can be seen on the home page of Customer Insights. There are multiple ways to create segments, from scratch, from customer profiles, measures, and intelligence. The segments created from profiles, measures, or intelligence are called quick segments. On top of that, we can look at suggested segments and see if there's any overlap between them. Suggested segments create segments based on measures and attributes you choose and will generate segments with a low to high monetary, recency, and frequency values. We'll also export our segments to the marketing environment. Watch our introduction video to get a complete overview of what functionalities we're covering and what our end goal is for this series to help a fictional company called Kotozo Coffee. In the last video, we looked at some predictions. Let's check out segments now and start to make a segment from scratch. You can find a link to the Customer Insights environment in the description below. Make sure to open it in an incognito browser. First, click New on the top left of the screen and select Build Your Own. We'll want to select the customer measure Average Review Rating. And set the following rule. Average review rating is less than 6. We'll name this segment Very Unsatisfied Customers and click Done. Then make sure to save your segment and click on Run. Follow the same steps for an average review rating higher than 8 and call it Very Satisfied Customers. Now let's move on to Create from Profiles. Click on the top left of the screen again and select Create from Profiles. Select the gender field and pick a value such as female. Create the segment for the opposite gender as well. Next, we'll create a quick segment from one of our measures. Select the lifetime value greater than operator with a value of greater than 2000 and click Review. Name it Top Value Customers. And click Save. Now we'll create a segment from Intelligence. We want to find out what customers are likely to have a customer lifetime value of 3,000 or higher within the next year. Now pause the video and try to create this segment yourself. I'll go through the steps without further explaining what to do along the way. Let's take a look at suggestions. Select Find New Suggestions and pick Improve a Measure Metric. We'll select Lifetime Spending and click Next. Now select Customer Fields, City and Country. To find out if these have an impact on the lifetime spending of a customer, feel free to play around with this bit after the video. Click Run and wait to see if there are any suggestions. We'll move on to the next part of this tutorial. Insights. You'll find this right next to the suggestions on the segments page. Click New Insights and select Overlap to find out if certain segments have the same customers. Let's find out if there's an overlap between high lifetime value customers and satisfied customers. And click Next. It's not necessary to have any customer fields selected. Click on Next and name this Value and Satisfaction before clicking on Save. Let's take a look at the results for our insights. As you can see, the results are displayed as a Venn diagram, as well as the exact number of members within the overlap. Scrolling down, you can see a table with the relevant percentages. Let's go back and check out our suggestions. Here you can see the suggestions that have been made. Click on See More to see all the suggestions. For example, this one has 17 members, a good recency, medium frequency, and a high monetary value. You can also click on See Suggestion. Here you can see more details on it. The level shown is based on the average for the data we have. You could also create a new segment out of it. This will make sure it appears on the home page. Click on See Less again. Let's move on to Export and click on Add Export. As you can see, we have to add a connection. There are multiple types of connections. For example, you could connect to Facebook ads, MailChimp, or Dynamics Marketing, as we will do in this case. Let's name this Segment Export Marketing and add in the server address of your Dynamics Marketing environment. Make sure to sign in before clicking on Save. After creating the connection, you'll have to select a display name and indicate which customer insight field matches the contact ID within Dynamics. That would be customer ID. You can select all segments at the same time with the following button. Click Save to export the segments. Click on Run All. In the next video, we'll take a look at enrichment, which will give us an idea of what interests our customers. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't hesitate to leave a comment below if you have any questions, or contact us via email if you're considering to use customer insights within your company.